is up? It is LC coming at you with another video. Today I have another hair video for you. Since my last one didn't really work out that great, if you didn't see it, I tried out the vitamin C clarifying shampoo type of thing to get this blue out of my hair. And I mean, as you can see, it's still it's pretty blue. Pretty blue. Yeah. There's lots of blonde. It's definitely blonde now and not that gray, weird blue thing. But you can see from the top that there is lots of blue still left, and that just wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted as much blue out as possible, and that didn't really happen, in my opinion. So I decided, let's try something else. I got the Colorista Color Remover. Now, I mentioned this at the end of my last video, where I did say how this strictly says to use it on Colorista colored hair. My hair is not Colorista, it is Splat, the Midnight Indigo one or something. But I kind of decided this is the only semi-permanent remover in the drugstore area, so why not give it a try? I mean, just so you know, most color removers that you see in stores are going to be for what is considered permanent or natural hair dye. Natural meaning natural colors. Pretty much all colored hair is a semi-permanent dye, which is actually a lot harder to get out because of the way that it bonds with your hair and all that stuff. And like I said before, blues and greens are some of the hardest colors to get out, which I did not know when I did my hair originally. I was very impulsive. Now I'm just trying to find out a way to get it out, and maybe this will work. I mean, the worst it can do is not work, right? I figured it was still a better chance than trying some of the other removers, since this one is specifically for semi-permanent hair color. So let's just get into this. Let's start it. Let's open it. Okay, so when you open it up, you've got your instructions. You've got this bottle, which has something in it, the powder, and then you've got this, which is the developer cream. Okay, how do I mix it together? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm just going for it, guys. We'll learn together, okay? All right. Alright, I've got my gloves on, and now I'm going to go mix this up. I'm not really going to show you just because it's kind of a basic standard hair dye mixing method. Okay, so that only took me 15 years to mix up. I definitely think I got most of it mixed up, or more than most of it. And I'm ready to just go ahead with this. All right, now normally I would part my hair down the middle to do my hair dyeing process, but I think I want to leave it parted how I usually part it for now, because that's the easiest way for me to see all the blue. Just make sure I get all of it where you're seeing it. Let's take a moment and pray together right here and now that my hair does not fry, burn, fall off, break off, or any of the above. Thank you. Ooh, this stuff is strong. Oh, the smell. It's almost worse than bleach. And I've bleached my hair for years, so whew. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care if my hair turns like green or something. I'm just done with the blue, you know? It's time for a change. Very strong, as if it's like hair dye, and then you kind of get a little whiff of like rotten eggs. Is that normal? I hope it is. I mean, even if I just get most of the blue out, especially on the top of my head, like I'll be fine. I don't really care about every single bit of blue, but I just really want the majority of it out, you know what I mean? Alright, so I feel like I have kind of covered everything in one layer now, and I'm just going to take whatever I have left and try to just soak that on the heavily blue parts. And We'll see. I don't know if this will work. Oh gosh, we'll see, I guess. Okay guys, so I covered as much as I could and I really tried to focus most of it on the really blue part. On camera, it's not really translating, but in the mirror, I can see some color lifting certain parts. I can see that the blue is actually getting lighter, almost to a weird purpley light. Whatever, I think it's working. So it does say for a lot of color removal, leave it on for 30 to 45 minutes. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it on for about 45 minutes. I have lots of oil for afterwards to make sure my hair doesn't die, because just like with the vitamin C and clarifying shampoo, it definitely got very stiff as I was doing it. My hair just didn't really want to move, and the same thing is kind of happening with this. I can just feel it getting coarse and stiff. So this is definitely something you want to make sure your hair can handle, which I do feel like mine can, and I wouldn't have done it if I thought it couldn't. I'm excited to see what this looks like and to show you guys. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back and it is the next day. I'm sorry that this video is going to be up a day late, but I wanted to give my hair some time to relax, get some rest from everything, and this is my hair. I'm so happy with it. I think that this stuff really did work. I mean, at least it worked better than the vitamin C. Sorry, but maybe that works for some people and maybe that does work wonderfully for other colors, but for the blue, it did not work for me, and this was wonderful. Now, I don't know if using the vitamin C and clarifying shampoo technique first and then doing this was what made it work. I'm not sure, but look at this, guys. It definitely brought it down to a light purpley pink, and obviously there are some blues in here. I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's little bits of blue left in my hair that I think I just wasn't being very careful. But the most important part is these top parts up here that were really, really blue, and now look at them. I am so excited about this. This stuff really did work for me. I will put some pictures in right now showing you what it looked like right before I washed it out. So all the color remover was still in my hair, and you can see that it was very purple, very pink. And I was a tiny bit nervous. I was excited that it was taking the blue out, but I was like, okay, did it just turn it totally purple? But now that it is a day later, I do see that it's very, very pastel. It's very light. So I'm very pleased with this. I think the result is wonderful. I can definitely work with this now. I could not work with what I had before. That blue was too deep and too dark for me to go in and fix anything yet. So now that I have this, I can definitely continue on my hair journey. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to go right in and bleach it back to blonde, or if I'm going to do the color remover one more time. I'm not sure yet. If you have any advice for me, let me know down in the comments. But otherwise, I am very pleased with this. I'm glad that I could find something that is an option for you as well. If you've been struggling with getting blues or greens out of your hair, or you just haven't been able to find a good option that's been working for you, try this out. And I would say it worked, okay? My hair feels perfectly fine. It feels normal. It does not feel brittle or dry or anything like that. I hope that this helped anybody who had any questions about getting blue out of their hair and how to do it in the easiest and the fastest way, whatever. I hope you have a good experience with whatever you're trying to do with your hair. If you would like to see what I do next in my hair adventures, you let me know and I will film it. If you don't, you should follow me on all my other social media. They are all Flawless LC, and Snapchat is Flawless LKC. Those will be linked down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, stay flawless.